saying that I am in no way plugging any of these. Hello, my name is Ryan Linshide, and I'm here to show you how to make what we like to call the Bunker Buster. Now, I'd like to start off by saying that I am in no way plugging any of these liquors. You can buy generics or you can buy name brand, it doesn't matter. It'll all taste just as good, depending on how you like to taste things. But having said that, let's get into it. What you're going to want is a simple shot glass. You're going to want a good butter shots. This is going to be the middle base. You're going to want your coffee Kahlua, and you're going to want your Baileys. You can use Irish cream, Baileys, it doesn't matter. You're going to want a spoon. Now for this one I'm using a standard straight spoon, but if you happen to have a mixer spoon, or something specifically for shots, that's preferable. Now, I want to say if you're a fan of creamy drinks, smooth, I'm not a person who likes alcohol, I should mention. I'm not a big alcohol drinker. So when I do drink, it's got to be something I absolutely love. And trust me, this is going to be a crowd pleaser. Now you want to start with your Kahlua. You're not going to want to add that much. You can just use the standard shot glass and pour method. You're going to want third. No more, just for the effect. You are going to get a pretty neat effect afterwards. I'll show you that as soon as it's done with. Next, we're going to use the butter shots, excuse me. Now this is where you're going to use your spoon because you want a nice even spread. So take your spoon and very gently drop it in there. Lift your spoon up as you go. Do that until you get about 2/3 of the way full. I'll put that to the side. Now comes the fun part. We're going to use Baileys. I actually love Baileys. It's one of my favorites. It's got a great flavor. I also like a good Irish cream. I got another generic one I'm not a big fan of, but I can't think of the name right now. You're going to want to fill this almost all the way to the very, very top. But save a little bit of room for your last thing. Don't be afraid if you get a little bit of spillage. Try not to, but don't be afraid. Now what you're going to see, which we're going to get a close-up afterwards, is a kind of a little tear effect. If you've ever seen a brain hemorrhage, it's going to look a little bit like that. This is where the Bunker Buster comes into this. Take some of your butter shots right here and very lightly drop it as close to the center. That was way too much. Oh, it wasn't bad. I actually like it. What you're going to get is a little center where it's hollow, but it's going to look like an explosion happened. Alright, now I'm ready for the close-up. Again, we're going to show you just a little bit how it looks from a closer perspective. And we will be using an Irish cream, butter shots, and a coffee liqueur. And these are all very crucial. And again, don't worry about the brand. I'm not plugging these. Use what you. So we're going to start with the Kahlua, or the coffee liqueur, however you want to feel comfortable. You don't need to use the spoon. I don't even know why I'm holding the spoon. Just throw that to the side for now. Alright, now I'm going to just lift that up even though it was supposed to be stationary. Alright, so now that we got about 1/3 of it filled, we're going to go ahead and go with our tasty butter shots. I actually don't know any other brand that sells butter shots, but if you can find another one, tell me about it. Very gentle. Finally, the Irish cream. This you got to be very careful with. Too fast and you kind of ruin it. Oh, how much is left in here? And to top it off, we're just going to go right back through a little bit of our butter sauce and drop it down. It's a thinner liquor, so it's going to drop straight through. and stop right at the coffee. Right there, you get that beautiful secondary effect. It's a beautiful drink, and trust me, it's delicious. Now let's, without further ado, let's try this out. Delicious. For any other drink tips, just message me on Facebook or, well, watch another video as soon as I decide to post another one. Thank you. Have a nice day.